Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Most people don't lack discipline. They lack the courage to face discomfort. Psychologists call this comfort dependency, and once you understand it, you will begin to see why you abandon goals, break promises to yourself, and return to habits you swore to leave behind. Your success, your confidence, even your sense of self-respect is quietly shaped by how you respond to discomfort. When I was a young monk, my master gave me a simple task. Every morning before sunrise, I had to walk to a distant mountain spring and fetch water for the temple. The journey was steep, cold, and silent. On the first day, I felt strong. On the third day, I felt proud. By the 10th day, I felt tired. And by the 20th day, I began asking myself, why does this even matter? But here's where it becomes dangerous. Most people do not quit because the task is difficult. They quit because the mind convinces them the task is meaningless. Here is the painful truth. Your brain is designed to protect you from effort, not to help you achieve greatness. Your mind constantly searches for the easiest path to safety and comfort. It whispers excuses that sound logical, that sound reasonable, that sound safe. It tells you resting today will not matter. It tells you starting tomorrow is acceptable. It tells you that you deserve comfort because life is already difficult. But comfort, when taken without discipline, quietly destroys purpose. And here is the part nobody wants to admit. Many people say they want success. They say they want peace. They say they want strength. But very few people want the daily rituals that create those things. You must understand this clearly. Discipline is not motivation. Discipline is not emotion. Discipline is identity. Your brain believes what you repeatedly do. If you repeatedly choose comfort, your mind builds an identity around avoidance. If you repeatedly choose effort, your mind builds an identity around resilience. The mind believes discipline is punishment, but the truth is very different. Discipline is protection. It protects your future from the weakness of your present emotions. One day, I finally asked my master, why must I fetch water every single morning? He smiled gently and said something I never forgot. You are not carrying water. You are carrying control over yourself. That moment changed my understanding of effort forever. Years later, winter arrived in the mountains. The path became icy, dangerous, and painful to walk. Many monks stopped the routine. Many said it was no longer necessary. But by then, the journey had already changed me. I was no longer fetching water because I was told to. I was fetching water because I had become the man who finishes what he begins. Discipline does not make life easier. It makes you stronger than life's difficulties. If this truth makes you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is awareness. That discomfort means you're beginning to see where your real power has been hiding. If you want to build discipline, do not start with massive goals. Start with sacred promises to yourself. Choose one small action, one simple action, that you will complete every day, regardless of mood, regardless of weather, regardless of motivation. It could be waking up at the same time. It could be exercising for 10 minutes. It could be reading one page. It could be sitting in silence for 5 minutes. The size of the action does not matter. Consistency does. Because discipline is built when you prove to your mind that your decisions are stronger than your emotions. Over time, this quiet consistency builds a calm confidence, the kind of confidence that does not shout, but never breaks. In the temple, we have a saying, the man who conquers his schedule conquers his destiny. Discipline is not about controlling time, it is about respecting it. Every moment you choose effort over comfort, you are shaping a future version of yourself who will thank you for your courage. Tonight, sit quietly, ask yourself one honest question. What promise to myself have I been avoiding? And when you find that answer, begin there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and check out To Quit Nirvana for more such videos.